Hey, what's going on, guys? The HORRORman back, putting a positive spin on Rob Zombie's The MUNSTERS. It's already been over a year since Jason and I reviewed The MUNSTERS after its release in 2022. Those review videos were pretty much positive spins because we loved it so much. We've both watched The MUNSTERS multiple times since then, separately and together, including for this positive spin. The movie currently has a 4.5 out of 10 rating on IMDb, which is far, far too low. I'm really not sure what people wanted from this. It seems Rob Zombie cannot do anything right in some people's eyes. As soon as his name is attached to a project, the trashing begins. And The MUNSTERS was a prime example of that. The MUNSTERS hadn't even been released yet. It hadn't even been completed. And people already hated it. It's gotta be a sickness, right? Mental illness? It has to be. This negativity, this hatred, to which so many people are drawn. Why would you be so passionate about hating something? It's ridiculous. It's pathetic. I'm sorry, I just get frustrated when people are so thick-headed. They stubbornly stomp their feet and trash things that other people enjoy. Like, cool, you don't like it? Fine. Go find something you do enjoy and promote it. But it's especially bad when people make up their minds without even seeing a movie. Prior to the completion of The MUNSTERS, that was the case for a lot of people. So many already had their minds made up that when they finally did see it, they still really weren't giving it a chance. It's a shame too, because there is a lot to love about The MUNSTERS. Seriously though, what the hell don't you like about this? Really? Please enlighten me. I remember people who hated it arguing with people who loved it last year. Why do you care if someone else loves something? How does it affect you? Isn't that a good thing? And some of you will ask, well, why do you care if I hate it? Fact is, I don't care if you hate it. I do care when you trash it. What's the point? What are you gaining from trashing a film? What if people went around crapping on things that you like? I bet you wouldn't appreciate it. There is absolutely nothing to gain from the negativity and hatred. Move on. There is a difference. There is nothing wrong with people promoting something they love. This may inspire others to check it out, who might end up loving it too. But if you hate something, why would you want others to hate it as well? Is it a misery loves company sort of thing? Are people just that egomaniacal? I'm going off on a tangent here. Let me get back on track. Here are just some of my positives. First of all, as a huge Rob Zombie fan, I can honestly say The MUNSTERS might be my second favorite film from him. This one proved he could make a PG, family-friendly film. It was a passion project for Rob, and it clearly shows. The movie truly feels like the original TV series, and I absolutely disagree with anyone who says it doesn't. I suggest if you feel that way, you should probably revisit the series to see that you are wrong. All due respect, it captures the charm. The cast of the movie, some of whom play multiple roles, is a definite positive for me. Sherry Moon Zombie is a standout as Lily Munster. Jeff Daniel Phillips is great as Herman, and his laugh makes me laugh every time. And Daniel Roebuck is awesome as the Count. I know there are people who do praise his performance, and rightfully so. Oh, and how can I forget Richard Brake in his dual roles? He's always fantastic. I love that Lester is a character in the film. For those of you who haven't seen this or are unaware, The MUNSTERS is a prequel to the TV series, or an origin film. This means we even get to see how they acquired Spot, the family pet. I love the opening scene in the graveyard. When I first watched this, it immediately hooked me. I was in. I was all in. And I remember Jason feeling the exact same way. The movie establishes an impeccable atmosphere. The whole thing feels like a Halloween movie, when in actuality, it's only Halloween in the third act of the film. Even still, this will now be a must-watch every October, or every Halloween season for my family. My wife absolutely loves this too. My son has yet to see it, but he will be watching it for the first time this year. Chances are, by the time you see this video, he will already have seen it. I love the bright, vibrant, neon colors. It's almost cartoonish in a way, but in the best way possible. Originally, Rob wanted to make the film in black and white, but the studio declined and wanted him to do it in color. So he upped the ante and made it the most vibrant, colorful version of the Munsters you've ever seen. I love the bumpers in scenes with the colors and shapes. There are lightning bolts, hearts, spirals. I think it's so cool that both Butch Patrick and Pat Priest from the TV series have roles in this. You have to listen closely, but they're in it. Cassandra Peterson, best known as Elvira, also has a role. That's obviously going to be a positive for just about any horror fan. The jokes. I think they're funny. I think they land. I think they are exactly what they were intended to be. Some people whine, "They're not even funny. Why is he telling so many jokes?" Did you watch the movie? Did you watch the TV series? Some of you are insufferable and utterly exhausting. Let's see, I love the karaoke scene with "I Got You, Babe." Herman and Lily dressed as Sonny and Cher is hilarious. And then when they hang out with the creature while watching the creature, that was great. I also love when they go to Paris. That's a really funny segment. I think it was so smart to make the ending the opening of the TV series, and it's even in black and white. I love that. I love when they move to Mockingbird Lane, and the street is decorated for Halloween, while the kids are out trick-or-treating. Then there's that amazing Halloween party. We're number one. We're number one. That makes me laugh. This whole movie just makes me smile. But my biggest positive of all for the Munsters are the set pieces. They may possibly be my favorite set pieces in any movie, ever. No, not possibly. I'll commit. They are my favorite set pieces. No matter how many times I've watched Rob Zombie's The Munsters, I can't get over how extraordinary the set pieces are. Those alone should make this higher than a friggin' 4.5. Ridiculous. But, oh, it's Rob Zombie. God forbid you like it. The Munsters was probably my second favorite film overall, released last year. And I still love it more than ever. But you don't have to agree. This is just my positive spin. Be sure to check out Jason's as well to hear his thoughts. There are so many more positives I could say about the Munsters, but I'm curious to know your thoughts, so comment below and let me know. To which hated movie will we next give a positive spin? Check back soon to find out. Until then, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.